What's good, y'all? I'm the Psychedelic Seal, back to bring you more of our Eternal X regional rodent only playthrough. Last time we went ahead and beat the 7th gym, the psychic gym leader, Olympia, and now we have to go deal with some dastardly people. Because Team Flare wants to destroy the world. We can't have that, so we're going to go straight into a Pokemon battle against a grunt that is dressed to the nines. I'm not entirely sure what this will all look like, to be perfectly honest. Because right now they have level 60 Pokemon, so level 60 shouldn't be too bad. Maybe a Headbutt will be able to do just enough to this Scrafty right here. Not quite. Swagger will boost our attack considerably though. So if we are able to break through Confusion, we should have an easy sweep through the rest of this fight. Let's go ahead and hit another Headbutt, and don't hit ourselves. You hit ourselves. That did a lot, and you did high jump kick. Bye-bye, Bibarel. Oh no, my beaver. I am sorry. Oh god, it has Moxie. Diggersby has a fighting move that I sincerely hope will outspeed. I don't think Scrafty's that fast. But a quick old Hammer Arm should be A-okay. I don't think fighting resists fighting. I probably just should have gone ahead and used superpower, but I didn't really think about that. It's all good. I'm actually kind of hoping we don't get too over-leveled for this, because I don't know... Well, before the 8th gym, we know our max cap is 78. So I don't know why it even shocks me anymore. Okay, sweet. At least it didn't KO. And this should KO Electabuzz right here. Awesome. Yeah, so I'm a little worried about what might come. Making sure, I don't know if like everyone in the Team Flare storyline is going to have like crapola. I was really hoping that Diggersby was going to be able to tank that one, but it doesn't look to be the case. We don't really have anything that's going to be super effective, so Linoon, I think it's your time to shine. Just go ahead and hit him with an extreme speed. That should be able to do a decent chunk of damage. Because I'm assuming Lysandre is going to be like low 70s. I think that would be fair. Oh my god, it got a critical hit. Alright, Furret. Go get him. Go get him, little buddy. I believe in you. So ridiculous. Oh, the password is Open Sesame, is it? How original, how quaint. Just what you would expect from the most leading organization in all of French Pokemon. Yeah, I actually wanted to record this a couple days ago, but your boy is a bit stupid sometimes. Let's go ahead and start this next battle. I'll tell you that story. Like, I wanted to record this a couple days ago, but like, I was at it's on Monday, and on Friday night I was like super bored at my desk, so I was just like, and I had a utility knife from me doing all the moving, and I was just like, oh, I wonder if I could go ahead and use this utility knife to cut this the cap of a water bottle in half. I was just curious. I was just like, all right, let me go ahead and do this. So I did it the most dumb way. I wasn't like cutting it on like my table or anything, because I didn't want to mess up my desk, right? So I was like cutting it towards me, like towards my thumb, and like as soon as it got past like the side walls and it got towards the thinner part, it slipped, dug itself right into my thumb. So this is actually the first day that I've been able to play video games in a while, because my thumb has been so messed up. Like, this is the first day where I could actually use a joypad or a D-pad or like a control stick and it not hurt like hell. 10 out of 10, would not recommend. Yo, I got straight like dizzy. Like, I realized immediately what had happened, and I was just like, oh god, I am so stupid. And then I was just like trying to like sit here for a little bit. I was like holding tissue paper against it to like, kind of make the bleeding stop and all that good junk. And then like after a while I started feeling like real pale. Started like sweating real hard. And I was just like, oh my god, I need to get some water on my face. Not my brightest moment at all. Ooh, so swanky. You hear that music though? That is some swank. swink on 10, I dare say. But you still kind of have like the hero theme going on. Not the hero theme, but the evil Team Flare music going on in the background. Welcome. This world will eventually reach the point of no return. Saving the lives of all is impossible. Only the chosen ones will obtain a ticket to tomorrow. Do you want to have a ticket, or do you want to stop me? Show me in battle. Alright, our first major battle with Team Flare. I'm sure this is going to be... Yep. Oh, he only has 4 Pokemon. Ooh, you heard that little, like, kind of a... It was, like, kind of chippy at the very beginning of Lysandre's theme. I like that. Well, I know we battle Lysandre again later, so we're going to have to look at that a little bit more. But anyways, Mienshao has Swords Dance, High Jump Kick, and Acrobatics. As a result, I'm just going to go straight for a Headbutt and really hope that it doesn't do exactly that. Oh my god, I was really hoping it was going to not do that, honestly, to be perfectly honest. I know Linoon can outspeed, but the thing is, if Linoon gets hit, it's not good. It is not good at all. We will go ahead and do an extreme speed. That should be able to do a decent chunk of damage. I don't think Mienshao is particularly... Oh my god. Bye-bye, Linoon. So this is something to consider for the future. He's probably going to be leading with Mienshao in the future. I think Mienshao is hella fast too. We can try Furt with the return. I don't think it's going to be good enough to KO. But I do think it's going to be... I think Furt can survive 1. Oh wow, that KO'd? Okay, and then it goes ahead and takes out the Honchkrow. What we're going to do... Let's just keep hitting returns. I'm actually not too worried about it. And it goes ahead and uses a substitute, which is fine, because I don't think that it can set up another substitute. Substitute goes ahead and disappears. It uses Roost. Interesting. That only recovers 50% though, so I think maybe if I get a decent roll, it might not be able to go ahead and set up another substitute, which is what it's trying to do. Or it's just going to Brave Bird and completely kamikaze itself into the grave. Oh, wow. Oh, Rocky Helmet, hell yes. I really do think that I'll probably keep Rocky Helmet on Furret. I mean, it might be worth it to go ahead and like stick leftovers or something on Furret. That might be worth it. I have to think about that. I also need to figure out where the hell leftovers are in this game. So Pyroar is flying normal. Let's just keep going return. Furret's doing super well right now. It's hitting hard. Will-O-Wisp is gonna hurt. I might go ahead and coil. You know what? I'm actually not gonna coil. I'm just gonna keep doing returns. I should be able to knock it out in 2 more. Uses Fire Blast. This might KO. It does. It does. That's okay. Furret, you did awesome. Awesome. You have Moxie. That's not as cool. Well, I could do Diggersby because it has neutral effective. Yeah, let's go ahead and do Diggersby because we know it. I can go ahead and get it with a quick attack, and then it has a neutral effective strength. So that might be what I go ahead and do. Quick attack should be able to be plenty to take out the Pyroar. And then finally his ace being Gyarados has Aqua Tail, Earthquake, Iron Head, and Crunch. Intimidate does kind of suck though. It does affect us pretty hardcore, but we'll go ahead, use a Strength. We do outspeed, which is super nice. Alright, so if it wasn't for that Intimidate, we probably would have one-hit KO. Alright. I was about to say Aqua Tail will 100% destroy us, but not if he misses. I thought Aqua Tail has like 80 base accuracy, right? Okay, so honestly, not too hard. Really, the only thing that was even slightly scary was that Mienshao. Wahaha! Your convictions and those of your Pokemon please me. You are here to stop me, but I ask you to wait. I've tried to save people and the world with the profit from this lab, but my efforts had no effect. The world was just too vast and too hard, or too full of... yeah, blah, blah. The world was just too vast and too full of fools that I couldn't save through my hard work alone. That's why I decided the only way to save the world was to take it all for myself. I don't expect I will ever make you understand how I think and feel. Try to stop the ultimate weapon if you must, but to do so, you will have to explore our lab and have Pokemon battles with all you meet. Goodbye. One of the Team Flare scientists has the elevator keys, and you've already met them on your journey. Saving everything. The world is suffering because of this absurd dream. So dramatic, Lysandre. So dramatic. I gotta go heal all of our Pokemon. But that wasn't too bad. Just kind of thinking forward is like, how in the world are we going to be able to defeat that Mienshao? I might need to do some calculations on it, because we have another 2 battles with Lysandre, right? One when we get to the place in that like Rock Place Geosage town, I think it is. And then also like at the very end of the Team Flare storyline. But I am not too worried about the first one. It's just like, it's going to have high jump kick. Do I go ahead? I mean, I think I got to go with just a beefier Pokemon, so it's pretty much my option is to go with Furret. Maybe try to set up a coil. It should be able to outspeed, so maybe set up a coil, try to get off like 2 returns, I think. We will try to go ahead and... Oh, I was about to say we will try to skip as many trainers as possible, but that doesn't seem like what it wants us to do at all. A big volcano boy. That works out pretty well in our favor. I even think we have to do a swords dance for this guy. Or for this lovely gal, I suppose. Alright, easy peasy, Camerupt, Squeezy. As Bibarel falls asleep, but I am not too worried about it as we get a Rotom. Rotom is Electric Ghost. I'm going to go ahead and switch into Linoon, I think. That way I can just hit it with a Shadow Claw real quick. Ghost is super effective against Ghost, isn't it? I'm 99% sure it is. Discharge. Discharge is going to hurt. I'm not too worried about it, though. Yeah, I'm not too worried about it. Shadow Claw should be pretty darn effective. I would call that pretty darn effective, especially when it's a critical hit. I really don't remember how many battles you would need to get through here. I would imagine we probably have, including the scientist, probably about 8 battles or so. Oh, and we have a scientist already. Okay, so let's go ahead and heal up our team. I was not expecting it to be that quick, to be perfectly honest. So kind of just looking at our Pokemon, who's probably going to be the most neutral? I would probably say leading with either... Again, because I can't look at these things before the battle starts. I mean, Furret's always the safest option. I'm actually going to choose Diggersby. I have a good feeling about Diggersby for some reason. Because Diggersby won't need any setup, and then immediately he will be able to at least hit some decent damage. Okay, our second major battle of the episode already. Ahaha! Why, if it isn't that fascinating little trainer from the Kalos power plant. So we meet again, just as I said we would. Alright, Team Flare. Aliana? Aliana? She leads with a Mighty Yenna. So I actually went pretty well with the Diggersby play because we're going to go straight into a Hammer Arm. Intimidate does hurt, but it looks like that's the only one of her Pokemon that has Intimidate, so that's good for us. We'll go ahead and choose a Hammer Arm nonetheless. I think this will be able to KO it. Ooh, barely, as our speed fell. Speed falling is actually okay. Its swagger will actually completely neutralize the attack drop, which could be good for us in the long run as long as we go ahead and hit this next attack. Come on, Diggersby. Foul play. Foul play is going to hurt, but shouldn't do more. Woo. Come on, Diggersby, my dude. Thank you. All right, awesome. So at least we beat that 1v1. If it wasn't for Intimidate, we would have got it straight up. That's okay. Pyroar is next. I don't think we'll be able to outspeed this, so I'm just going to go ahead, especially with a hammer arm speed decrease. I'm just going to do a quick attack, get off some guaranteed damage, and we're still confused anyways, but we do break through. And that does a pretty appreciable chunk. And it has the power herb. Okay, that's actually fine, because it using a power herb to hit solar beam on a Diggersby that has 19 health, that's kind of a dumb move. You definitely want to maybe save that for whatever's next. And kind of looking to what else it has: Dark Pulse, Hyper Voice, and Flamethrower. So nothing that's really gonna hurt us that much. You have Diggersby, Pyroar, or Diggersby, Drudagon, Kling Klang, and Heracross. Kind of thinking about it, I think I might want to go into... I think Raticate can do some damage right here. Or do I want to say Raticate for Heracross? I want to say my faster Pokemon for Heracross, definitely. So in that case, we're going to go to Bibarel. We're going to set up a Swords Dance, and then I think we'll be able to do some decent damage, because I don't think that anything this Pyroar does is going to be able to be... Okay, sweet. So it's absorbing light. We go ahead and do a Swords Dance, and then we should be able to take it out with a single Aqua Jet. Okay, we played that perfectly. Okay, and whatever, if it goes into Diggersby next, that would actually be best for us. And then we know that with Drudagon and Kling Klang, the Raticate can easily take care of both of those with a Fire or Ice Fang. We'll go ahead and do another Aqua Jet just because that makes sense. One hit KO on the Diggersby. There can only be one. Following is the Kling Klang, and it floats in the air with the air balloon, which doesn't really matter to us that much. We will go ahead and use a superpower, actually, get this thing out of the way. Awesome. So our attack harshly fell, which is kind of a bummer, but I think that means we're back in neutral, which is actually pretty okay. Drudagon has a Life Orb, Sheer Force. Well, Sheer Force doesn't affect us at all. Fire Punch, Gunk Shot, and Rock Slide. So I don't think it has really anything that could affect us that much. That being said, I think I'm just going to try to go ahead and I'm going to set up another Swords Dance. It might be being a little bit greedy, but I'm just kind of trying to think forward, because I don't think that Gunk Shot is going to do... I stand extremely corrected. Oh my god. Ice Fang, this is why we put Ice Fang back on Raticate. It's not a one-hit KO, but Raticate avoids the attack. I still have, oh my god, I still have, what's it called, up on Raticate being Metronome. So, knowing that it's going to go into the Mega Heracross next, I don't know what Mega Heracross or what Heracross's effectiveness against Ice type is. Okay, so it is damaged normally by Ice. With that in mind, I think I'm going to go ahead and try to hit an Ice Fang. It also gives us the additional chance to go ahead and maybe freeze this thing. There is a real chance, though, that this thing outspeeds Raticate, because I think it's kind of speedy, but it doesn't. Okay, and it doesn't have anything. Okay, that was a critical hit. It has knockoff, which woo, it hurts. That's okay though. So I think going into a Hyper Fang is going to be the move. I think that's going to do the most damage. This might be able to KO. It's going to be close. Oh wow, Raticate, you mad lassie. 2 critical hits to take out a Mega straight up? A Mega Heracross, which you are weak to. Dang. Oh my gosh. We did super well. We didn't even need to turn to Furret, Linoon, or Watchog. Raticate clutched that. Honestly, everyone did a bunch of work with that one. Bibarel really got us through the beginning parts. And Raticate just really sealed it up. Okay, so I know that one of these goes to probably an item pool kind of thing. I mean, we'll go ahead and check them both out. This looks like it does go somewhere significant. Back on the original floor we were going up. What does this go to? goes back to the beginning. Okay, so that would have been kind of convenient to just go ahead and heal my Pokemon, but it's all okay. We have items. We have plenty of items. We still have like easily over $100,000 with how much freaking money I've spent on clothes in this run. I think I've spent more money on clothes than items. All right, so I might not be able to, might not need to face this guy. There we go. So we have everyone healed. I think that there's another battle right here. So in the interest of that, I'm going to go ahead and lead off with Diggersby once again. I like this lineup a lot because Diggersby is kind of a good jack of all trades and just super strong, whereas Bibarel needs some time to set up. Furret can be very situational and useful to have. Raticate has really good effectiveness typings, and Linoon is just super fast. Plus Watchog. Watchog is situational. So Diggersby just honestly makes a lot of sense to be our quote-unquote lead Pokemon for a lot. Hey, it's... what's her name in Dexio? I remember Dexio's name. God knows why. No sign of him here either. Have you seen anything? We're looking for like a really tall guy. I mean tall. If you stretched out a Viper and stood it up, he'd be like that tall. We received some intelligence that Team Flare is also trying to find him for some reason. His relationship to Team Flare is still a mystery, but... oh, by the way, I've got something for you. Take these with you, Seal. Oh, cool. I just bought like 24 of those, but thank you. Oh wait, we met you some time ago, but I didn't get your name then. I've never... not exactly Bruce Wayne. You gotta be able to conceal your secret identity a little bit better. Whatever your name is. I just remember Dexio's name. Oh, it's a rest area, it looks like. Along with another revive. Cool, so I will go ahead and keep that in mind as we continue to traverse through this area. I wonder if it would be possible to go ahead and do like a no Poke Center run in one of these ROM hacks. And it would have to be super difficult. But you also get such a wide variety of moves and Pokemon to use that it could be very beneficial maybe. Vigoroth, I think we're just going to go ahead and stick with the Stab Earthquake. I don't think it's going to take it out. But I don't want to lower our speed. Oh, okay. Cool. I like that. And a Mighty Yena. Oh, God, another Intimidate. With that in mind, I'll go ahead and just do another Earthquake. Just keep hammering on that. That should do at least 50%. So it should be an easy 2-hit KO. Cool. We will take that. Crunch does an appreciable amount, but not too much. We are actually pretty over-leveled at this point, but we needed to be this high of a level. Like, this is honestly just easy experience gain. As Raticate grew to level 66. And we'll go ahead and do a Bisharp. Since it is their last Pokemon, just makes sense. Ensure its death with a quick Hammer Arm. Yeah, I mean, I guess that is just kind of a necessary part of the game to go ahead and have sections like this where you can easily defeat, 4 to 5 trainers on your way to the actual, like, the boss man, or the various scientists and things like that are the true bosses. I'm not going to worry about healing. Oh, we're back here. Not what I meant to do, but that's okay. I'm going to send you spinning. Oh, it do be a theme in this place, don't it? Team Flare Grunt number 4. Olay. Honestly, this thing could probably take us out in one shot. Tauros is like stupid strong, and it outspeeds us, which is unfortunate. That does... oh, God, another freaking critical hit. I guess I really can't complain too much thinking about it because, like... we'll do a line-in. Like, thinking about it, we did get 2 pretty clutch critical hits against that Heracross, so I really can't complain too much. Not even 50. Nothing's going to be able to KO this, I think. Let's do another extreme speed, hope for a crit or a high roll, I guess. And we get the high roll. Cool. Watchog is the highest level on our team right now. I'm always super... oh my God, another freaking Intimidate? What we're gonna go... we don't have really anything to go against this super well. Let's just go and do another extreme speed. Yeah, well, wow, that hardly did anything. Wild Charge will at least do some recoil damage, so Linu did a little bit extra right there. And Furret should be... Actually, we'll do Furret. Furret's the lowest level. I think a couple returns should be just fine. I'd be shocked if the creator didn't turn Luxray into Electric Dark. Easy peasy. Yeah, wow. Intimidate is a really powerful mechanic, ain't it? Toxicroak, nothing that we could do that's going to super effective hit it, but a return should be pretty darn good against it. I'd say that's pretty darn good. And it taunts, so easy peasy win. A-okay. Whatever, I care not if I lose. I'll be a brand new world of beauty and perfection soon. Like, okay, here's the thing I don't understand about some, like, evil, like, I'm gonna destroy the world to build it up exactly how I want to. What I truly don't understand about that type of mentality is, you know how much work it is to build, like, I was a freaking carpenter for a while. You know how much work that is? And you gotta try to, I wasn't even building the buildings. I was just building cabinets to go inside them. And I was about to lose my freaking mind half of the time. So like, you're trying to tell me that these Team Flare grunts that are super obsessed with like style and being chic and all of that good business, they're gonna be like, oh, I'm down to start moving some bricks. No, that's not the case at all. Like, it's a lot of work to, like, build the world, kind of. Even if you're trying to do it in your own image, like, and if you're eliminating everyone, like, say goodbye to all the contractors, like, you gotta be able to try to figure out how to build everything to code, and, like, how you're supposed to, like, basically build a frame of a house and stuff. It's just a very silly plan. It's a very silly plan. It's not thought out. Like, you know what? I might be mistaken. Team Flare could have a huge subdivision of contractors, but that's not the vibe that I get from them, to be perfectly honest. Am I making this a slightly more of a deal than it needs to be? Absolutely. But I'm kind of like obsessed with this idea now.